mechanistic ones, anything that's dark. This one is the real thing. Alright, I told you guys I do Indonesia every so many weeks, and here it is again. It looks the same like the last time, different animals obviously. So, get the boxes out of the warm vehicle, and you guys asked for it, you wanted to see the unboxing, so we're going to do it again. So, like I explained in the last video, this is sometimes the most difficult part, getting these little lightweight bits off. But a couple shipments back, I found this in my box, a special tool from China Airlines. So, if you guys are watching, if you want your tool bag, put it in the comments and I'll turn it in next time, but I've been using it and it works really good with these little nails. So these do not come very often at all, but when they do, I'm always happy to receive these. These are awesome. Cerdactylus. Whoa, 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 easy, easy. Alright, well, anyway, he's growling at me the whole time, vocalizing. Pretty interesting. There we go. But anyway, I don't want to stress him out too much, but these are really big bent geckos, and like I said, don't see them very often, but I did get a few in this shipment, so I'm very, very excited. Yes, I know, I hear you. Alright, very cool. And these are, wow, these are really big. Okay, well, anyway, I guess he wants to sit on my shoulder. But, yeah, really cool. I know I'm not really known for being a gecko guy, but stuff like this, I take it every time. I really, really like these guys. And they're pretty rare also. They're not very common. They're hard for me to get to. They don't show up very often at all, but my supplier knows that when he's got them, I definitely want them. So, alright, let's get this guy off my back. Wow, good jumpers. Alright, good deal. Alright, you guys, so I did order some monitors like usual, but when things are bagged alone, solo, usually means they're pretty special. I have a good idea of what's in this bag. So, I'm going to give you guys first look, just the same as my first look in real life. And we have a, ta-da, sulfur water monitor. There's another one in here. There's actually two babies, same size, but very, very pretty. They are not very common to get, especially this size, but very, very beautiful. And as these grow, they're going to get even more yellow. They're going to fade out and get really, really, really nice. So that's one of them. When the monitors come out of the bags fired up like that, that's what you want to see. And let's take a look at the other one here. Now, these animals are not cheap, but you know, you get what you pay for, I guess you could say. But let's see if I can get this other one out here. And there's the other one coming out of the bag all fired up, looking awesome. So very excited to get these here. These are going to be available. I don't keep any monitors long term. I just don't have the time or the housing. These are going to be absolutely incredible as they grow. Like I said, it's very hard to get small sulfurs this size. So I have two, you guys. So if you're interested, as I continue saying constantly, send me a message, or hit me up in the comments, send me an email, and we will talk. So those are nice. Okay, you guys, so I cheated on this one. I peeked in this bag and I saw something that I really liked. For you guys that follow me, you know that I really like my colubrids. So I got 5 radiated rat snakes. I could tell by the weight of the bag that these 5 snakes were very big and very heavy combined. So as I'm looking in here, and this is not, I did not see this when I looked the first time, but I am finding some eggs. There's actually an entire clutch of eggs in here. And I've done this before. I have successfully hatched eggs that were laid in the bag. What I saw in here that I wanted to show you guys was that one of these snakes is awesome. And I know some of you guys are watching, you just want to see the high-end stuff. You want to see the green tree pythons and those sulfur water monitors and that sort of thing. But I'll tell you what, stuff like this, oops, another egg. If I can get this snake out, and these radiated rat snakes are not known for being the friendliest, but one in here, oh man, there's a lot of eggs too. Oh, one more, maybe a slug. I want to try to get this one out. I don't want to do a circus juggling act with all of these at the same time, but okay, here we go. I mean, look at that. That's insane, you guys. Look at that snake. That is amazing. Now, it is a female, and this female's loaded with eggs. So those didn't even come from this female. So the best one in the bag is gravid with eggs. So how cool is that? So I'm getting this girl on some heat, and we are going to see what we can do. That is a beautiful snake. Again, I'm getting excited about, you know, what everybody in the industry basically is considering just low-end stuff, but this is stuff that I like. And you get animals that look like that, and they actually bring a lot of people's attention to the animals that are normally considered low-end, and really make something of these guys, you know. It's an amazing snake. That is beautiful. All right, that's enough. Put it in its cage, get some heat, get an egg laying box, and do it. Now I'm looking right here, there's one more egg. This is the female that's laying. So I need to get her all kind of cozied up too, and I need to get those eggs also in the incubator So now there's 5 in here. This is one of the smaller ones, but also a very pretty snake. So I like this stuff. This stuff actually makes me more excited than some of the other things that I see continuously over and over and over again. So, all right, you guys, I got some work to do. So I will come at you again later. I'm gonna get this taken care of, and then I will continue opening bags. All right, so we're out of the sun. We're in a dark room. Those eggs were laid while they were in transit, and so because the eggs kind of rolled around a little bit, what I need to do is make sure that I find where that embryo is positioned in the egg. So obviously that little tiny red speck, the little veins, little cluster of veins, that is the embryo. So I want that on top. So I've already gone through and checked all these guys. Some of them are not quite as obvious as others, so sometimes it's a little bit of guesswork, but I'm going to say it's right there on top. And others are a little bit more obvious, like that is positioned right there, so that one's going to be on top. And I've gone through all these already and double checked and made my best guess. That's going to be it right there, that little cluster. So just kind of spin them around, find your spot. It's going to be it right there, and that is it. So there's 4, 8, 9, 10, and then that one female has one more, so that's 11. And then that real pretty snake is getting ready to lay her eggs. So there's going to be a bunch of radiated rat snake eggs in my incubator. So let's get these guys warmed up and hydrated. I want these eggs to fill back out again. So we have one Pitayas carinatus. It is supposed to be a melanistic. Now in Indonesia, they refer to the melanistic ones, anything that's dark. This one is the real thing. And he is angry. But that's the way they are. And this one is big. So it's a big boy, but it's the real deal. Real deal melanistic. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to get him put away. I don't want to stress him out. And here we go. So I'm going to say about 6 shipments back or so, I was admonished by U.S. Fish and Wildlife. They wanted all of the rear fang stuff contained in a box in the box. So this particular crate was packed with a separate box within the box. So I haven't seen that one particular inspector since then, and my supplier has never had to do those sorts of things for U.S. shipments. But anyway, when they're kind enough to just admonish you and just give you sort of some verbal admonishment, verbal warning, I guess you could say, we always adhere to that. And so ever since then, I've been making my supplier put all the rear fang stuff in a box, in the box. So these are all the rear fang stuff. This is the boiga. This is trapezii. It's a white spotted cat snake. Really, really nice condition. There's only 2. The other one in here I can tell is very young. It's very small. Yeah. So still has some of the juvenile color and pattern on it. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Nice looking stuff here. And these guys put away. All right, we're still in the rear fang stuff here. This is Boiga Synodon. I only got one of these. This one's a smaller one, but Really, really nice one. Really beautiful. So that's a really nice looking snake. Really good shape, really good condition. And he's a little bit upset. But something like this is going to eat quail eggs and like day-old quail, which I have in my freezer, which is cool. So nice looking, very, very nice looking animal. Boiga dog tooth cat snake. One of the most backward common names I've ever heard. And that's why I typically don't use common names, because a dog tooth cat snake just doesn't make any sense to me. But Boiga that's what it is in my world. So one of my local stores, they ordered some Varanus dorianus, the blue tail monitors. Only thing that were available were like medium size, so he wanted them, so I ordered them for him. I usually don't deal so much with the bigger monitors, but so these are like a special order, I guess you could say. But beautiful, very, very pretty animal. I mean, look at that. Very, very nice. And the reason that I wear gloves is that I just don't like being scratched up. It's just, for me, it's just not pleasant. And I don't care. I'll wear gloves. It's good for me. So, but really pretty animal. We'll get you back in there before you explode into something that's less manageable. And these are going to be delivered in about 1 hour, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So I have a few pet stores that I supply, and kind of makes everything work, because then I got a lot of stuff for myself to play with in addition to, and that's how I do it. All right, so it's been a really long day. We had to take a break so I could go deliver a whole bunch of these animals to a couple of my local stores, and I saved the best for last, the green tree pythons. I'm still not done going through them all yet, but this one is really nice, caught my eye. It was a red Neo, and it's getting a lot of blue on it, so really, really pretty animal. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I asked you in my last video to comment and tell me if you wanted to see an unboxing video, and the response was overwhelming. And so, hey, I delivered, you got it. I did another unboxing video. So that is it for us today. If you're interested in any of the stuff you saw, feel free to comment, send me a message. Some of it's already gone. It was already on pre-order, and other stuff are things that I specialize in myself. You may see that stuff in Sacramento, or online or whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, like the video, and we will continue bringing more videos. We have our trip coming up, and we have Sacramento at the end of the month, so it'll be first the expo, and then 2 weeks later we're out of here. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great weekend.